Hi everyone, I'm Danny and welcome back to The Clique, business, blog and life strategy helping you to build your empire and bring your A game. So as I mentioned last week, I am going to be doing a Q&A session today and I asked you to send in me your questions and I picked one that I think is a really good topic for discussion. So the question comes from a girl called Rebecca. Now Rebecca is launching her fitness and nutrition business and wants to know how she can grow her business without sounding too salesy, too spammy and too self-promotional. And I think this is a really great topic, particularly for this niche where there is a lot of people trying to compete and trying to get themselves heard. Now, like Rebecca, I'm sure there's many of you that have issues around the idea of self-promotion and they just don't like doing it. And I'd first like to address this to say that self-promotion is really not a bad thing, particularly when it is a competitive market that you're in. You've got to back yourself. You've got to be your own cheerleader because really nobody else is going to do it for you. And I think one of the reasons why a lot of people have this weird thing with self-promotion is because once you self-promote yourself, you are opening yourself up to a whole heap of criticism. Now, although promoting yourself allows you to gain customers and clients, you're also going to be dragging along a few haters as well. There's people who really won't like what you've got to say. There's going to be the people who, when your posts come up in their newsfeed, they eyeball roll and they bitch about it and they just don't get it. And that is absolutely fine because haters really are going to hate. And no matter what you do, there's always going to be somebody that doesn't like it. And actually, in fact, haters are a good thing. Why? Because if you've got haters, it means that you're somebody who is making an impression. Now, I think you've got to think to yourself, what kind of impact do you want to have? If you're somebody that wants to make an impression and who wants to be well known for what you do, then you have to be somebody who people have an opinion on, whether this is good or whether this is bad. Now, for me, I know that I'd way rather have people that are hating on what I do, people who I annoy with my posts, and people who get irritated by these goddamn videos, than be somebody who people are indifferent to. I'd rather have the haters than to be somebody that people don't give a shit about. And you've got to remember that for every single hater that you get, there's going to be many more people who are rooting for you and who, when they do see your content and you self-promoting yourself and your business, they love it. So focus on them and forget about the people who are going to criticize you. Sorry, bit of a sniffly nose. My second point is when you do self-promote, you've got to make it about quality over quantity. And I see this time and time again in competitive industries like the health and fitness niche, where people are just trying to shout as loudly as they can and post out as often as they can and be very, hey, look, here I am, sell, 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 sell. And this is great, we get it, you're a salesperson. But what is actually works better is if you're just producing quality stuff. And really, if you're good at what you do, if you've got a service that is friggin' killer, if you've got a product that's amazing, then that product or service will really speak for itself and you don't have to be as noisy as what you think you do. And this again brings me on to my third point, which is self-promote, but don't let it be the only thing that you talk about. I see this a lot with people that are in the network marketing industry and multi-level marketing, so the unique people or the juice plus people. Great, I get it. You want people to join your team or you've got this new products that you want me to buy. That's fine, but when that's all you talk about, it gets really boring. And yet when your post comes up in my feed, I am going to eye roll. Rather than just posting out stuff about your business constantly, be somebody who's interested and interesting. Be engaging, be different. Don't just do the same stuff all the time. Don't be so self-promotional that people start to switch off. The final thing that I'd just like to say is just to reiterate my first point is that if you want to grow and expand your business, you are, no matter what industry you're in, there's going to be competitors. So an element of self-promotion is really vital, but it is about the way that you do it and the way that you address it. Really great, sorry, got to the end of that and then I messed up. Thank you so much, Rebecca, for your question. Really enjoyed answering that today. It was a really great subject to touch upon. I will get there. I'm going to be doing another Q&A session next week. So if you do have any questions you'd like to ask, hit me up with an email, danny@wearetheclique.com, and I will do my best to answer them. Again, I'd really appreciate if you subscribe. It would mean the world to me and would really make my day. Subscribe button is somewhere at the bottom of your screen. Thanks again for following The Clique, and I hope you all have a great day, and I'll catch up with you soon. Bye.